Good evening. I am from Lawrence County, and I graduate with my associates in horticulture in May. I plan on continuing my education to get my bachelor's degree. My career goal is to become a high-end residential landscape designer and project manager with a landscape company. I knew when I decided to go back to school in the summer of 2022 that if I wanted to expect more from myself, that I would have to expect more from my school. I knew Piedmont Tech has a reputation for being a school driven by excellence. However, when I started in the fall of 2022, my personal expectation bar was low. I was at the lowest point I've ever been because I knew the shoulder injury I sustained in the line of duty as a firefighter in July of 2020 was most likely career-ending. I was broken physically and recovering from my second shoulder reconstruction. My spirit was broken and my confidence in myself was shattered. Having severe post-traumatic stress disorder did not help my struggling outlook. I could not see past firefighting, and I loved every minute of my time at the City of Clinton Fire Department. I knew I could never love a career the way that I love firefighting, but I also knew that I had more to give than to waste away on my sofa. So, slowly, I began taking advantages of the opportunities within the horticulture program. I learned that plants can grow in an environment that is less than ideal with enough care and attention. Strong roots grow in difficult conditions. Fertilizer gives a plant supplemental nutrition to help them grow and develop. The more opportunities I took, the more I noticed I was growing. I was gaining confidence, even though I'm not necessarily a plant person. The pivotal moment for me was the National Collegiate Landscape Competition held at Mississippi State University in March. Piedmont Tech was the only school in South Carolina to attend the national competition. In 2023, we were one of 46 schools, and the 6 PTC competitors were among 529 college students at this year's event. I gained so much confidence at the competition. I went on to represent PTC at the National Association of Landscape Professionals 2023 Elevate Conference in Dallas, Texas in September. Out of the 11 students chosen to be a student ambassador for Elevate, I was the only one from an associate degree program. The National Association knows about Piedmont Tech, and so do other students at land-grant universities, including Colorado State, Brigham Young, Virginia Tech, and Michigan State. Being selected as an Elevate student ambassador propelled me to apply to be a presidential ambassador here at Piedmont Tech. I realized my story could stand on the national stage. Therefore, people locally should know how much of a positive influence Piedmont Tech has had on my life. I will share my story with anyone wanting to listen because it is hard to know what others are going through. There's no doubt that starting over after a career-ending injury is a difficult road to travel. I believe that I've had to navigate such rough terrain so others might have hope in the midst of their own challenging journey. But the journey doesn't end here. The longer I've been at Piedmont Tech, the more I have grown. I did not start with much other than an outer shell of who I used to be. But in the last year, Piedmont Tech has given me more confidence than I ever thought was possible. Piedmont Technical College has helped rebuild the person on the inside of the shell that I started with. That is what expecting more is about. Now that I expect more for myself and my personal bar has been raised, I'm excited to inspire others in my program. I cannot wait until the 2024 National Collegiate Landscape Competition in March. This year we're hoping to take 10 students all the way to Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. As a returning competitor, I have the pleasure of mentoring first-time competitors over the next 4 months. The buzz of anticipation for the competition has already started within the horticulture program. Even students who do not want to go to Utah are invested in these conversations. More students are curious about the competition than last year. Soon, the framework for success will be in place, and the contagious cycle will naturally carry on to include new students every fall semester. In closing, I want to thank you for allowing students to dream again. None of this would be possible without your support and leadership. Thank you for believing in students like me. Now, I have a love for plants and a passion for leadership that I never thought would exist again. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each of you for helping me to grow where I was planted. Now I would like to welcome Ebony Ellis, who is a nursing major from Newberry.